So the next guy I'm going to rebut, I'm going to preface this by saying Baddog is, obviously we all know who I'm about to rebut. First off, I appreciate everything Baddog's done to my channel. I can't thank him enough. You know, he's helped me along. My biggest spike in subscribers is due to Baddog, so I appreciate everything he does. But in this clip, we just happen to disagree. We don't disagree on a lot, but here we disagree. So welcome to the courtroom, and no further ado, let's get into it.
I just want to do a video. This isn't breaking news. This actually was an article a few hours ago. But I just read the Giants will not hesitate to extend Eli Manning into 2020. And personally, I don't know what the hell they keep hanging on to Eli Manning for. I don't understand why they constantly think that somehow he's going to find the fountain of youth and all of a sudden revert back to 2011 Eli Manning. We are in 2019. We're going into 2019, and this man is going to be 38 years old. And obviously he's got a lot of miles on his arm. And anybody that's watched him play knows that he certainly has missed a lot of throws, and he has not played great. And people can equate it to the offensive line. They can equate it to whatever they want. But the fact of the matter is the Giants aren't winning with him. And sometimes you got to take a shot and get a young quarterback in here. I don't care if it's Josh Rosen. At this point, I don't care if it's Dwayne Haskins. I don't care if it's Kyler Murray. I don't care what they do. But them suggesting that they're going to extend this guy into 2020 tells me they're not even looking at a quarterback this year. All the talk about Dwayne Haskins, all the talk about Josh Rosen, all the talk about Daniel Jones and Drew Lock and whoever the hell else you want to mention for the New York Giants, it's obvious they're not looking quarterback this year if they're looking to extend Eli Manning into 2020.
So, I want to preface this by saying I will leave a link in the description to when I start my rebut. I'll also leave a link in the description to Baddog's video, because it's a 9-minute video. I've only borrowed a 1 and 30-second clip that I really wanted to rebut. So getting into my rebut, Baddog, the Giants are posturing here. You shouldn't take any stock in this article whatsoever. But just in case you really do, you really believe what this article is saying, I could see Eli starting in 2020. Not as the main guy, but if we somehow either trade back in this draft and get a better pick for next year, or because we suck this year, we'll get a better pick next year, we can still take a quarterback in next year's draft and do similar to what happened with Eli, where we got Kurt Warner. He started for a little bit. We drafted Eli Manning. And obviously we know the story from there. So I won't totally dismiss that like you did. Then I want to start off by saying I don't like when people say, let's take a shot, let's take a chance. I look at it as a Monopoly board, landing on chance, and I get boned. I don't want to get boned taking a quarterback, because you know what getting boned and taking a quarterback looks like. The worst mistake in franchise history was Dave Brown. And I'll argue anybody to the face about that one. Dave Brown, which I'll also leave a link in the description to that video, if anybody doesn't know. But pretty sure if you guys ask Baddog, he can give you the history of Dave Brown and all his numbers of his career. And that's what I think about when I think about taking a chance or a shot on a quarterback. I want to take the right quarterback, Baddog. I don't want to just take any quarterback. I want to take the right one. So on draft night, if Dave Gettleman does all his due diligence and he takes a Haskins, if he takes a Lock, if he takes a Daniel Jones, I'm okay with it, because I believe he's done his due diligence at that point. But if he's made any catastrophic mistake at any point, you can forget about contending, because it's not going to happen. And you just drafted yourself a dud like Blake Bortles. So I want to take the right guy, Baddog. I just don't want to take a shot. I don't want to take a chance. I want to take the right guy. Either way, guys, that's my quick rebut. Please like and subscribe. And go Big Blue.